And now 2 players who are trying to make a statement for themselves. One former PR player in Gonz against Chrismus. And now the battle begins.
Yeah,
Game Watch and Inkling.
Game Watch Inkling. That's going to be a set to behold. So they fist bump too hard, so like Chris started shaking his hand because like, oh, that's hurt.
Well, this is the moment. One of these 2 players will be moving on to the next round to face Jen in winner's semis. The question becomes, who can take advantage first?
Yeah. All right, great stuff with the up B. Chrismus is gonna really get Chrismus is gonna really get watch out for those doing those backers on shield because of how fast that Game Watch's up B out of shield is.
Oh like, my gosh, and almost an infinite jab right there. There is no infinite here when it comes to those jabs, but there is a stock to be taken.
Tag.
Yeah.
Right, he smiles it off. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to lose this stock, but I'm going to mentally reset, smile, not let that really mess with my mental state. Good stuff on Chrismus, keeping a positive mindset going.
And that is the difference of what separates the PR players from players of mid-caliber or even low-caliber.
The gatekeepers.
Yeah.
The gatekeepers.
The gatekeepers, yep.
You'd see, like, you'd easily see the face of, like, oh, I just choked.
Yeah.
Whereas he's like, okay, you know, I died, but I can come back from this.
Yeah, but you know that's the difference between a player like Chrismus and a player like us. You know, who something bad happens, a misinput, anything, even an SD will take us off our game. But you see Chrismus right now trying to hold as much as he can.
We almost saw somebody get laddered.
Yeah, that would have been the first time I see the 2-2 kill with Game Watch in this game specifically.
Yeah, I'm seeing Gonz go for a lot of high recoveries. I wonder if Chrismus is gonna start like catching on to that.
Well, you see, Gonz has no reason to approach. He has a very comfortable lead right now. He does have 100% on Game Watch, which makes it more reason for him not to even approach because he does not want to lose that stock any moment. But, okay. Nice air dodge, though.
I thought he maybe did because I know you can by throwing an aerial or like hold or fast long, you can cancel your parachute early so that you can do an upbeat into an air dodge and like go super high off the ledge. But from there, I was a little nervous just because like I wasn't sure how laggy that bear is. Speaking of bear, that neutral tool 1000 coming out.
Yeah, man, it's just a frame data of Game & Watch. You know, he's so good at what he does, and that's a pretty good edge guarding tool. A lot of people do not really keep in mind what the sausage bacon can do for Game & Watch, especially in an edge guarding situation. But not much coming out of it there. But 146% already dealt on Chrismus. It's the second stock.
He is now in Booyah percent. All right, he's definitely out of Booyah percent now. I was about to say, like, he was in Booyah percent, and, like, he could have really came back there. Like, that kill would have been huge for him.
That's actually really good DI coming in from Chrismus there. That was a stock and a half, just like we saw right there.
Living to 168. He does him at 78, and since he reset his rage, he should be able to kill him with the up air very soon.
Trying to go for the Booyah without the boo.
Oh, the shield, takes it. He almost broke his shield just with jab alone.
Yeah, it's crazy what you see in this game. Roller gonna come into effect and seal the stock for Gonz. Even game, yes sir. Only 6% of extra credit.
And he SD'd at the beginning.
Yeah, and all it takes is one hammer to kind of just take it away from Chrismus too.
Yeah, so he could get 9'd. That could happen. There's definitely
a lot of power of RNG in here.
There's definitely a universe where Chrismus gets 9'd right now, and he just loses game 1.
Right now, both players holding their own, especially Chrismus, who's kind of brought this back into his favor. Only 30% already dealt, and he seems to be. Gonz just seems to be bringing it back. As I was trying to say, Chrismus seemed to be running away with it for a second, but now
Chrismus started approaching a little bit too much. Like we saw there, like he had a comfortable lead, and whereas when Gonz had the lead, he was like, "All right, I'll just camp you with my aerials." Wow, and dying at 78. Gonz not looking too happy about that. You can see the little. How did I die to that?
Yeah, that's
that
upsetting.
Early.
It's upsetting for Gonz to, go out that way, especially because it was 2 straight stocks where the roller came in into the up smash. So Chrismus will take what he can, and especially in the game where, in the first game, he lost his stock really early. So that just shows you, how good of a player and what good of a mentality Chrismus actually has when he's playing this game, especially against a player like Gonz.
Yeah, something I've been seeing a lot from Chrismus. He's starting to use that roller, and he's getting a lot of mileage out of it. All right, the immediate splat bomb.
Good stuff. We take any damage we can.
All right, a little known fact is that when sometimes when Game & Watch has ink on him, you could actually see the how 3D his model is.
Right.
Because it's a 3D model, but there's a special effect on it that makes it look 2D. All right, some good zoning coming out of here. He's playing this a lot more defensive. As I was saying, he needs to just take this lead and then okay, you have to approach now. Because what is Game & Watch going to do? Approach. He literally only has back air and maybe a mix-up dash attack or Trying to go for a dash grab. Oh, he's going for the 9, yeah.
Yeah, at this point and this scenario, when you're at 110%, I should say, with Game & Watch, you kind of have to risk it all and go for it all to potentially just steal the lead back. Oh, and getting that roll past the roller.
A 9 here would be huge. That would be such a momentum swing. Because, like, even for a player of Chrismus, that's going to be really hard to keep your headset. Like, if you're so zoned in, so dialed in, he's like, all right, I have my game plan down on lock, and then you just die. That's gotta shake up like even the strongest of players even a little bit.
Yeah, and just as you mentioned there, we see the death once again, the up smash coming into effect. That has been a key factor so far as to why Chrismus has been having this lead and even taking the game away from Gons in game 1. But now you see a lot more spacing and a lot more baiting coming in from Chrismus in this second game.
Yeah. I really like that downer to jab. That's something I've also been seeing coming out of him. He's like it's so interesting. Like every time I see Chrismus plays, he picks up something new. And for someone who doesn't have access to like easy access to the game because he doesn't really have a Switch, it's quite astounding. The guy really like does his homework.
He really does his homework, and not only that, he hangs with the best that he can. He has so much help from just the whole Tri-State, you know. Yeah. Tri-State is just that good, and it goes to show you that you don't need this game to potentially be good. There is no excuse as to why you shouldn't be doing good if you take the time and you're just determined like Chrismus is. You can make PR top 8. PR, I should say. He is number 8, and we are also going to see another roller come into effect to seal the stock. 3 stocks with the roller in this whole set.
The one thing about Game & Watch is like he can put on that damage pretty easily, but sealing out that stock can be really tough because his main 2 options to kill are actually 3 options: down smash, an edge guard, or trying to go for a back air.
And then you see there the down air. Yeah.
The 4th secret kill option coming out.
Yeah, coming into effect right now for Gons, but it seems to be a little bit too late as he's at his last stock and Chrismus just edge guarding him right now with these back airs. And
yeah, he's putting a tough wall for Gons to get in. Like last in these scenarios, like last game, Chrismus would be going in, but it's just like he's really like reined himself in. He says, "All right, I have lead. I'm just gonna sit here," and Gons can't do anything. Gons is like. Gons tries to like go for a forward air, go for a back air. He gets back air by Chrismus, and then he resets the ledge scenario.
Yeah, and you mentioned it before. You know, Chrismus has been utilizing that roller a lot lately, and it seems to be paying off for him. You see right there, he tries to go for it again. He wasn't gonna get the berry there, but he was definitely gonna put him in a back predicament.
This could be huge.
Nice
does
down
not
smash.
get
the grounded one.
The berry, and that's like you get hit by that and you die. All right, hit him with the chair.
Upsetting to say that he would have died to a buried down smash into a forward smash. But even then, not a good situation right now.
That, though. He's really keeping Chrismus on his toes, but like, is it a little bit too late? Wow.
That was a beautiful tech coming in from Chrismus. Good awareness from both players.
He missed the first deck, but since he got hit back into the up B, he was able to hit the second tech.
Yeah, and you know, it pays off.
That bomb finally taken.
And you may think that Gons is in a very bad situation, but all it takes is one read, one hit of the side B hammer.
One roll of the dice.
Yep. All it takes is one, and sometimes you've got to risk it all if you want to achieve anything you want in life. And in this moment, Gons at the edge of his seat, and we could potentially see what could be the end, but gets the 4.
Oh my gosh. That was game.
That could have been game.
With that much rage, a 9 of that percent, that was game.
But we still can't count it out yet. That 9 is still on lock for whenever Gons wants to throw it back out. 31 to 138%. And now the question becomes, how does Chrismus solidify this last stock when Gons is just trying to find his way to edge himself back into this game?
I also love how Gons is really making use of this timer because even though he has a deficit.
Oh, this is lights out, and Gons just gonna.
Yeah, he was at a deficit, and he was starting to use the time. He's like, all right, I got 2 minutes. That means I can still camp. I'm down, but you know, if I can get him to like kind of like get a little antsy, and like, oh, I want to press buttons.
And it happens, man. You know, Gons played his heart out, and he did really well game 1. Game 2 seemed to be,